Yo, chat, I'm about to do a YOLO, 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 YOLO. Yeah, now hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, gang. This YOLO is because chat. That's actually not that bad. Chat. Chat, 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 chat. Yo, now I'm only missing Miguel. Oh my gosh. Chat, wait, actually that's a W. Because this is not a normal memory. This is a limited memory. Oh my gosh, that was actually a W YOLO. W YOLO, chat. That was actually such a W YOLO. Yo, that was a W YOLO. I was just meaning to have enough to exchange for the gotcha point card so I can get that to 90. But yo, I YOLO'd the memory. That's actually really good. I actually really do not mind that. YOLOing the memory right there is actually super slay. That is actually super slay. For one multi, YOLOing the feature memory, no, 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 no. Now, why is that good? Not only is it the strongest memory outside of the two strongest on Ghetto's banner, because that is literally play of the strong, but for Jujutsu, having 65% coast technique to sell for 2 turns, and also ult chase for 3 turns, 20% increase to fill rate. It is a very, very strong memory, and this does about the same thing, but for support, it gives 20% curse technique to all allies for 1 time, and 6 turns can be used again after 5 turns. And auto, when battle starts, recover 200 ultimate gauge for all allies. Very, very W memory, and I've seen people even say they would definitely go for this over Miguel, because not only is Miguel, he's alright, he's not anything crazy, he's probably the weakest of all of the limited characters that have come out so far, but the memory is such a W, and not only that, the recollection bits for Jujutsu Kaisen 0 only at this current moment are the only memories that are actually limited. Limited. So you see how SUKUNA is limited, right? But his memory is not limited. His memory is not at all limited. However, every single zero character and zero memory are limited. They are limited. So that is very much a W. Now that I have Miguel's memory, the only limited thing on global right now that I still have not yet grabbed is Miguel himself, which, of course, I could not do at this current moment. I'm literally tapped out. I thought I was tapped out at the point which I pulled SUKUNA, but I just used 3,000 more cubes and did not fall behind, because now I have 90 of these gotcha point cards, so I can have 100 when I summon for the Honored One Gojo, because I had to use all 100 of my gotcha point cards previously for Suguru Ghetto, and then I can have the safety and comfort of knowing that I will definitely at least get Sasuke Gojo, because I'll be skipping every single banner from here on out. That means I'll be skipping the entire Shibuya incident so far, which will have me at the very least enough to get pity for at least Gojo himself, but not only that, I will have the pity cards to be able to back that pity up and make it low enough to be easily accessible, because chat, global is moving on double time, and 1-0 and SUKUNA wrap up. Literally, it's skip season, because of the fact that usually for major celebrations in these types of games, there's usually a period where it's generally okay to summon for things like right after the anniversary. Even like Dragon Ball Legends is actually leaning into that vibe and not going against that wave. It is riding the wave down and actually making characters very, very, very powerful anniversary level right after the anniversary, which I love. They even have like after parties and stuff. I absolutely love that. Same with
Jujutsu Kaisen as well, because of course the zero content and Sukuna are right after the half anniversary for Global, which was the Jujutsu Kaisen Japan's first anniversary content. So that is definitely something to keep in mind for freaking sure. And of course, we're going to get looking forward to the content for the 1.5 anniversary for Japan that they're currently celebrating right now, which we will definitely get before our first anniversary. So that means in a couple months we'll get that, and most likely we will be celebrating our first anniversary with the content of what the second anniversary for Japan is, which means we should be fully synced by then. Absolutely fantastic. I'm really hoping that is actually going to be end of Shibuya. Like, I hope the limited characters there are like Maharaga, we get final form Mahito. Like, I would definitely summon, I especially want Maharaga to be limited. Just some sort of Megumi that could either transform into Maharaga or just Maharaga himself. I just want Maharaga with like a limited, crisp, clean summoning animation, because Sukuna just started that trend of having like the crispy animations when you pull him. And oh my gosh, that's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. So that was honestly a W. Yeah, that will actually close out my summons for this just period of half anniversary for Global, because I literally do not have any more cubes to go on. Literally out of cubes. I know I said on the Sukuna banner that this would be the last one, but I was like, yo, I think I YOLO, and then it got so good where I was like, yo, I gotta turn this into an actual video now because the summons are crazy. So yeah, I hope y'all definitely enjoyed. I'm trying to save my standard tickets. I haven't been doing good about that recently, but I hope to save at least a little bit of standard gacha tickets for freaking sure, because of the fact that I actually really am looking forward to the second standard update that is coming for global version that has came out right now for the Japan version, which includes like highly anticipated characters like the first batch of hidden inventory. They definitely left the hidden inventory units out of the first standard pool for a reason. For freaking sure. There's no doubt in my mind that they left these units out of the standard pool on freaking purpose, chat. There's no way. They're highly anticipated, highly anticipated. A year after their initial debut, they rerun, and not only that, they literally are on the standard pool, so you can pull stuff like the yellow Teen Gojo. We got the Green Ghetto and the Toji as well, which is absolutely fantastic. We're going to get some more content, SP buffs, all that kind of stuff. Things are going to keep going crazy from here, but it's even crazy on Global because we have just 2x speed. That's why they do stuff like exclusive global perks. It's not like, oh, we want to make the game like just better than the Japanese version. We just want to like hand them things and coddle them just for no reason. No, they're doing this because we're literally going like 2x speed and have so much more pressure than the Japan version. That's why I argue that like global for Dokkan, it was just worse, just because not only you have to just wait for things, you literally just are just such intense pressure to summon sometimes that the Japan users just never experience at all. So yeah, that's why they give this perks. It's not like, oh, we're coddling you for no reason. It's compensation. It is literally just for compensation purposes, not for like benefits. Although, speaking of the coddling global perks, I really want. Oh my gosh, the wish list has finished all the standard pool SSRs from the start of the game. So chat, oh my! When I tell you, chat, that I am looking forward to so bad when the OG Hollow Purple Gojo is on that wish list, I'm taking him. Oh my gosh, I need that green. I need that green. And I need Yuji to get his SP buff, because even at 140 grade 5, just all these levels, he is just he needs a little he needed that SP buff. Let's just put it nicely that way. But after his SP buff, oh my gosh, he's spicy. He's spicy. Like Dokkan got their easy A's, and like Legends got their Zenkais, but they did it a lot earlier than they did it definitely earlier than Dokkan introduced their easy A's, and for sure. So you love to see that. But with that being said, I won't just yap for all that. I'm gonna sort by new so I can find that memory easily. Yeah, we got it. We freaking got the memory. I'm gonna of course level it up to max. And yeah, for sure, I gotta go ahead to awaken it to A1 just because that passive is just so good. Yeah, that passive is just so good. I'm just like, there's no way I don't awaken that to A1, chat. Like, there's no way. All right, with that being, and obviously you don't get any extra dupes from like just randomly summoning, so literally it's limited. So getting that to A1 is actually really not that bad, because you don't like get just dupes. Like, same with using universal dupes for limited characters. That's the best decision. All right. Because I only spent like one non-universal dupe on like Toji, and I definitely do regret that. I do actually regret that. I should not have put that on Toji, actually. I should put that on someone like Sukuna, because he's limited, and I can pull Toji off the standard. And I didn't even know Toji would come that fast onto standard for sure. But with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoy. And I recklessly use my Phantom Metal stamps too, which is also reckless. But that being said, hopefully y'all did enjoy this freaking video, chat. I know I did. I have a lot of dupe shards, so I could literally make Toji A5 if I wanted to. Like, that's insane. I could A5 Toji. I could literally A freaking 5 Toji. Like I'll hear this, right? I could A5 Toji if I really wanted to. And if I really freaking wanted to, I could just say, get Toji to A5. Like, that's crazy. A5 Toji would be like, oh my gosh, that would be like so, oh my gosh. Like, imagine, like, max skill, 15 grade, 140 level, Phantom Stamp, to get to 150? Jeez, oh my gosh. He would be a freaking monster at that point. Oh my, stop playing with me, stop playing with me. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here before I like go too far off the deep end. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. I definitely know I did. And with that being said, one more thing. Sorry about the audio being a little choppy in the beginning. I was literally outside because I didn't even expect anything. I was literally just listening to music in my AirPods, and it was like, okay, I'll just summon, I guess. And then let's go ahead and do the whoa memory. I gotta make a video on this now. So yes, apologize for that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, consider liking. And if you enjoyed the channel and not done so already, please consider subscribing and turning on notification bells so you can stay updated with all my latest videos. But I'll get on out of here. Bye. Until the Honor One Gojo. Bye.